Yeah, but you'd probably be allowed to say Merry Christmas.
Man,
I'm just saying, listen to some of these YouTube links. I'm fucking like, I'm not getting political on this.
I'm just listening. I never believed in the war on Christmas until today. Yeah, Steve knows because I talked to him about it. But this is very serious, you guys. I saw the Reese's Christmas trees, the new ones, and they don't have a stump. They have a point. The same as the top point of the tree and the same as the side points of the tree. They have a bottom point and not a stump. And you can go through in the Google and see the past the Reese Christmas trees. And they have stumps because they're Christmas trees because it's Christmas, goddammit. And it's a war on Christmas. That's the only reason they would put a point on the bottom.
Yeah.
To make it like a Star of David. I don't know.
If you were breaking the Christmas movie, like
right.
if you were like breaking the story for the Christmas sequel, for instance, like wouldn't you be bending over backwards to try to figure out how to have there be a war on Christmas? Like, isn't Christmas, like, if it has anything to do with Christ, the guy who planted all the Christmas trees, in 4000 BC.
Right.
Like, if it was truly about Christ and there was a war on it, doesn't that work better? Isn't that more appropriate? The man is famous for being fucking murdered.
Yeah.
Like, you wear a thing around your neck of the guy dying. He's like getting his ass kicked by the government. That's what makes you Christian. Be fucking proud of yourself. Like, war on Christmas. You sound like a pussy. Meaning you sound like you can do anything a penis can do.
Yeah.
Nice save.
Yes, I'm confusing.
Nice save. Nice save.
But I'm safe.
You got to see these Reese's trees.
I got
man.
all my bases covered. But it's crazy. Like, I know, like, whatever. We know everyone's dumb. It just drives me crazy. Has anyone ever have you ever, for real, honest sincerity, like, gauge yourself, like, how much in your brain have you ever, like, kind of like altered your, like, if you were about to say Merry Christmas, if you bothered to, like, stop yourself? How conscious are you of that interplay? Like, if you bothered to say Happy Holidays?
I know who my non-Christian friends are: Jews, Arabs, whatever, like non, like delineal, whatever. Is that a word?
Satanists.
Yeah, I nobody is ever mad about the words Merry Christmas because Merry Christmas means nothing.
It means nothing.
It doesn't
Merry Christmas. Why would I be merry? This poor kid's going to die before he's 40.
Yeah.
He just got born in a barn. There's an ox there, and he got fucking shit that no kid would ever want.
And there's three dudes from the fucking Orient that come over there and bringing him the worst.
Gifts ever, and the supposed best, best person.
What baby doesn't want myrrh?
Oh, thank God the little drummer boy's here.
Every baby shower I go to, I make sure to bring an unguents.
Do you know why the baby Jesus smiles at the end of the Little Drummer Boy song? He's like, just fucking get away. Leave me alone. My brain is gelatin. I can't lift cake to my mouth yet.
Also,
I'm just with the pressure.
They call it an inn. It's not a fucking inn. There's no room at the inn. This is not even an inn. It's a fucking shack. Whoa. It's a barn outside.
This is a hot take.
Well, wait, no. There's no room at the. There's no room at the inn.
No, there's not even an inn.
That's why they're in the barn.
Show me a fucking photo
of the inn on the grassy knoll.
Barn.
You're saying the inn probably sucked.
There was no inn. There was never an inn. Do you think that inn?
Well, I didn't know we were going here tonight. There was no inn?
No, they added that.
Wouldn't that inn be the most famous inn in the world?
That was all.
Here's another thing. Did you know that lumber does not burn at the temperature of a... all right, never mind. I was like, the inn is building 7. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an inside job. There was no inn.
It was. Yeah. There was no inn.
Also... Mangers. Have you gone on Mangergate?
the guy that's the most excited about the true story of Christ? Mel Gibson, the movie he made. What's that movie? Like it's 90% fucking getting your ass kicked. It's like underdog shit. It's like you should. Why? So why are you so mad? Why? Oh boy. Macy's is not allowed to like fucking roll out a red carpet for the naked man that I worship for demonstrating to me that you should never be fucking afraid. You should like hang out and love people, and if they kill you, they fucking kill you because that's the currency. I just don't get these people. Merry Christmas to me, Dan Harmon, sarcastically. She's going to take a shit. She's not mad.
It's cool. Dude's not
It's
mad.
impossible that this is offensive to anyone. There's no way anyone. This is controversial at all.
When I went to India, maybe I've already spoken about this. When Church and I were in India, there was Christmas decorations everywhere, and this is during Christmas, and they fucking worship every festival, and it was like so magical. Like there was Santa Clauses and Christmas trees and tinsel.
Oh,
everywhere.
in India, right? Because you said they have so many festivals. Like
and they
whoa.
said to us, it's the festival of giving and lights, and we're like, oh, back in our hometown, Church said hilariously, she goes, back in America, there's a war on Christmas. Apparently, India won because they celebrate the festival of gifts and the festival of lights and the festival of everybody being like on the same team. People all dress up as Santa Claus and all give each other gifts. Everybody's Santa. Everybody is
right, because you
child.
characterized India, it almost sounded like, as far as their civic observation of other religions and things, that they're kind of like following it's happy hour somewhere kind of like formula, which is not, I don't mean to mischaracterize. I don't want to get your letters like I have a mailbox, but of like, India is a really unfair place to blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying like in terms of their municipality, like you said that like, they're kind of like, I don't know how you phrase it. Like
they worship. They speak a million languages. They obey or observe 100 religions. They're very heterodoxic and
heterodoxic.
Yeah.
I'm stealing it. What does it mean?
Like heterodoxy.
Give it to me. Let me fucking sound smart. I want to know what it means. If it means pickles, I don't want to accidentally use it.
It means like the other, like heterosexual, like the other, like
but what's the last part? Doxic? What is it?
Heterodoxy.
Doxy. Yeah. Oh, doxy. Like okay.
Stacy Schiff, who wrote a great biography of Cleopatra, said that Alexandria bustled with heterodoxy,
like compatibility, like the opposite of xenophobia. Saying like, hey, if you're going to be big,
like you can be Jewish, you can be Islamic, you can be whatever the fuck, and nobody fucking cares.
Right, like Taoism and like Eastern religions are heterodoxic in that they're like, go ahead, be Christian, never heard of them, like fucking bring them in, like whatever, like. What did he say? Did he say you can't be Taoist? I can't find it in the rule book. All right, then he's allowed in.
However, and forgive our listeners if I'm repeating myself. Our driver, I asked her, I was like, so you celebrate every festival? And she goes, yeah. I go, Jewish festivals? She goes, nah.
No. Meh.
But it wasn't because of. I don't think it's because of anti-Semitism. I think she's like it's their stuff is really for them. Like it's like you don't get to like kind of just.
That sounds like anti-Semitism.
That's
I think it was
that's exactly what Germans say.
I'm not going to.
Their stuff is really for them. Let's get them. I don't like this boys' club stuff. What if we were proud of our bloodline? Yeah. You got me. Oh, I can't believe how proud I was getting.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a mixed bag, and I think that the more heterodoxical, if I'm making a word up, I don't care. Like
in variance with the accepted or official traditional religion.
I'm wondering about the suffix
it works.
doxical, because like paradoxical. What's doxical?
Well,
what does that mean? It means like
belief system, like
belief
orthodoxy.
System?
Okay.
Orthodoxy,
like
paradoxy,
culture and
dox. What else ends in dox?
I think belief
fun.
system.
What's
listen to the History of English podcast. It's so great.
I gotta learn more.
It's like it makes you feel so dumb, but then you can just listen to it over and over again because you're like, okay, I got 1% of that in my brain. Crazy. Okay,
so I've Googled it. Heterodoxy in a religious sense means any opinions or doctrines at variance with an official or orthodox position. Under this definition, heterodoxy is similar to unorthodoxy, while the adjective heterodox could be applied to a dissident.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I mean, when I read that word, I mean, maybe I'm getting it all wrong, but when I read that word, I took it to mean the idea that other things are happening at once.
Right.
Like
it's basically it's the precursor to sometimes fascist slides. It's like from what I understand, it's like whether there's economic instability or not, it's basically like when there's like technologically assisted kind of cultural upheaval where it starts to feel like there's gridlock happening and there's horns honking. The older folk, they do what we've seen them do, which is to start to go like, well, it wasn't like this when I was a kid. Honk, honk, honk. And then anybody who starts walking down that crowded sidewalk with a sandwich board that goes like, who loves Hitler? Like they start, even though they were yesterday because they were able to get to work on time, and weren't being embarrassed more than 5 times a year about their foot and mouth moments of like, oh, I guess I didn't know everything. When that hits 6 times a year or more, it's multiculturalism. It's like the potting soil for fascist to like impulse.
That you can live in a culture and believe something other than the orthodox ideal of that culture, and that be all right.
I mean, because when's that ever paid off for any country? Cha-ching! What are we talking? When did we ever get the impression that we better slippery slope letting these foreigners in? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You fucking all pieces of shit. You fucking like grandsons of fucking yokels from some fucking European country.
I gotta say,
getting their asses kicked.
Like going around touring the country, doing comedy shows, and driving through America, and the moment you get a bit outside of kind of the major cultural hubs like colleges and major cities, Confederate flags waving, and like what? Like you weren't even boo. 2. You weren't a slave state, Ohio or fucking Minnesota.
It's fucking crazy.
It's like you weren't even in the fucking fight in the fucking thing. It's like, and that flag is just simply a signal saying keep moving. If you're not a white asshole, and I can't I love traveling the country. I love performing around the country, and I don't mean to talk shit about any particular cities in general, but it's like you waving your flag of obvious bigotry is crazy.
Yeah. And if you're in Ohio, then you're saying your frustration is you're going, God damn it, that's next door to me, and there's no flag I can put out. I can't put out a United Nations flag. I can't do it. There's no flag.
Although in my place, I have a huge Brexit flag outside my place right now.
There's no flag that says like I'm fucking down to clown
we can
like
make
a real
it.
American always has been.
What would the flag? How would you design the
it's got a clown shrugging
flag? Would it have a flag on it? Or like how would you do down the clown flag?
I don't know, man. I'm not in the mood to joke about it. It gets me uncharismatic to talk about it. I've said it 1,000 times. I'm like, first of all, I am the grandchild of fucking women that are covered in crazy Eastern European warts and speak with accents. Like this country is so young. Like, I am the whitest guy in this room, and I am a stone's throw from immigration. Like, and not people who came over here and cleared the fucking list of like, well, are you here to make us rich? No, I'm here to fucking hide. I'm here to fucking run. I'm here because I will die. I jumped out the window of the skyscraper of my burning country, and I'm landing here. I need somewhere to stay. We made that big business. How can people be so fucking rude and mean and hypocritical? And when the answer is, well, because they don't understand and you're hurting their feelings because it sucks to be made fun of for being stupid. I'm like, fucking boo-hoo. Like what do you mean? You like read a book. I just get so fucking mad about it because I'm like, when did we get so fucking dumb? Like, why are we whatever?
That's the evolution of empires is that we always just you crest and you fall.
But
we're doing a very predictable fall.
But we didn't get anywhere near the crest. All we did was like accidentally stumble into the internet age. Like because of the culture that we created over here, for better or for worse, of like we were like, hey man, capitalism, poker chips, like keep, you have your religion, have your cookbooks, have your fucking politics. Like we're never gonna knock on your door and check up on you. Do what you do, pay your taxes. Like it's a big experiment over here. And if there was, I think, like it's not a controversial statement to say we invented the internet, is it? Is